and
She stepped
captured the
onto the
hearts of
America's Got
millions with
Talent
her
stage and
extraordinary
instantly
talent.
captured the
Wowed
hearts
the
of millions
judges
with
and
her
audience.
unbelievable
The
talent.
world couldn't get enough of
The
her
young
charm.
ventriloquist completely stunned the judges and the audience with her
But behind
flawless
the bright
performances.
lights, there's more to Darci
The whole
Lynne's
world
journey
fell
than
in
what
love
was
with her
shown
charm,
on TV.
her quick wit,
And what
her
surprising
incredible puppet
details
skills,
about her life
music,
and career
applause.
have been left
But
out of the
behind all the
spotlight.
bright lights and thunderous
Didn't
standing
tell you about
ovations,
Darci Lynne.
there's a lot more
Darci
to
Lynne
Darci
Farmer,
Lynne's journey
born on
than what we
October
saw on
12,
television.
2004.
What has
Many
Darci
credit
been
her
doing
with
since her
reviving
big AGT
ventriloquism.
win? And what surprising parts of her life and career never made it to the spotlight?
Bringing it
Join
back
us
into
as we
the
uncover
spotlight,
the real story
as
of
well
Darci
as many
Lynne,
awards
the
and
young girl
recognition
who
in the
single-handedly
entertainment
brought
world.
ventriloquism
All of
back
a
to
sudden,
life.
this
Darci
changed
Lynne
when she
Farmer,
watched
born on
ventriloquists
October 12,
performing such as
2004.
Terry Fator.
Darci Lynne Farmer
In
is a gifted
2014,
ventriloquist
Darci
and
entered
singer
her
from the
first talent
United States.
competition using a puppet.
Many
And
people
to her
credit her with
surprise, she
single-handedly
did very
reviving
well
ventriloquism.
and loved
The
singing
performance
from a
art
very
where
young
a performer
age.
makes it seem like
Over
their
time,
voice is coming
she
from a
received
puppet.
help and
Morning,
guidance from
you're going to
experienced
She
performers,
brought it back
using
into the
their
public eye
backing
in
and
a
getting
huge
it done
way.
herself.
Her
Darci's big
extraordinary
fame
talent
arrived in
and total
2016
dedication have
when she
earned her
starred on the
widespread
TV
praise,
series Little
along
Big
with numerous
Shots.
awards and
From
recognition
shy
across
singer
the
to
entertainment
ventriloquist
industry.
star,
Darci grew up
who
in
is a big
Oklahoma
hit with
and
the
loved
audience
singing
and
from
has
a
become
very
a
early
permanent
age.
staple of her routine.
However,
and
performing
toured
in
all
front of
over the
people
country
was
with her
extremely
puppets.
difficult for her because
She also
was
stole the
painfully
hearts
shy.
of millions.
On
Since
the
then,
other hand,
Darci
her
has
shyness
become
made
a
it hard
household
for her to
name.
express herself fully out loud. Then everything changed when she watched ventriloquists performing,
When
especially
she auditioned
Terry
on the
Fator.
12th season of
Their
America's Got
act sparked
Talent,
something inside
and
her,
that got
and she
popular to a
decided
wider
to give
audience.
ventriloquism a
She grew up in a
try
close-knit
that in
family with her parents.
2014, Darci entered
Darci
her
being a
first
shy
talent
person and her
competition
parents
using a
wanting to
puppet,
help her to get
and
over
to everyone's
shyness.
surprise, she
Be
did
a
incredibly
cowboy,
well.
sweetheart.
That success motivated her to keep going. Over time, she received coaching and guidance from
After watching
experienced
Larissa
performers,
perform,
which helped
Darci
her
became
sharpen her
curious about
skills.
ventriloquism
With their
and
support
decided
and
to
her
give it
own
a
hard
try.
work, she went on
In
to
just
win
1
several
month of
other talent
practice,
competitions
in
over the next
2014,
2 years.
she competed in
Darci's real
Edmund's
breakthrough
Got
moment
Talent,
came in
and
2016
her
when she
performance
appeared on
impressed
the TV
ventriloquism
series Little
coach
Big
Gary
Shots.
Owen so much.
Her
Darci began
performance was
working
so
closely
impressive
with
that it
Owen
reached
to
a much
refine her
wider
skills.
audience. But her
Darci's
biggest
hard
moment
work
arrived
paid
in
off.
2017
She
when
won
she
first
auditioned
place
for
in the
season
junior
12
division of
America's
Oklahoma's
Got
Got
Talent.
Talent. That
Not
same
only
year,
did she
she
go on to
competed
win
at
the
American
entire
Kids in
competition,
Branson, Missouri.
applause,
What has Darci
Darci
been up
also
to
stole
since
the
her
hearts of
AGT
millions with her
victory?
unique blend of singing and ventriloquism. Since then, Darci has become a household name. She has appeared on many television
With her
programs
seamless
and toured across the
performances
country
and
with
standing
her puppets.
ovations,
Her
and
biggest
puppetry
star has been her
skills.
main character,
Darci
Petunia the
Lynne
Rabbit,
Farmer
a
took the
fan
stage
favorite
on
who has
America's
become a
Got
permanent part of
Talent
her
as the
act.
young
What makes
ventriloquist, young
Darci's
girl who
story so
brought puppets
inspiring?
back to
From
life.
shy singer to
Thus,
ventriloquist
as
star
we
Darci
discover
Lynne Farmer
what
was born
America's
in
Got
Oklahoma
Talent
City.
Is a talented
She
ventriloquist
grew
and
up in a
singer from
close-knit
the United
family with her
States.
parents Clark and
A
Misty
performance
Farmer
art
and
where
her
a
3
performer's
brothers,
voice appears
Nate,
to come from a
Dalton,
puppet.
and Nick. Being extremely shy, Darci struggled to speak up in public. Her
Her
parents wanted to
incredible
help her
talent and
overcome her
dedication
shyness,
have
so
earned
they
her
enrolled her in the
widespread praise.
2014
Darci
International
grew up in
Cinderella
Oklahoma.
Scholarship Program.
Their act
That
sparked
event
something
turned
in
out to
her,
be
and she
life-changing
decided to
for
give
her.
ventriloquism a
Not
try.
only did
On the
Darci
other
win the
side, her
title of
shyness did
International
not allow her
Mini-Miss,
to
but
adequately
she also met
verbalize.
someone who would
Her
inspire
success
her next
inspired
big
her to
step.
keep
At
going,
the pageant,
which
Darci
helped her
met
polish
Lisa
her skills.
Bonacquisti, who was the
She went on to
international
win a
team
number of
title
other
holder at the
talent
time.
competitions in the next 2
Lisa
years.
was a
Her
ventriloquist,
work was actually
and her
very
unusual
impressive.
talent left
Yet
Darci
her moment
amazed.
arrived in
After watching Lisa
2017.
perform,
Not only did she
Darci
go on to
became
win the
fascinated
program,
with ventriloquism and decided to give it a try.
with her rather unusual brand
Lisa
of singing
shared
and
tips and
ventriloquism.
advice, which Darci
She has been
soaked
featured
up
on lots
eagerly
of
that
TV
in just 1
programs.
month of
Her
practice,
star has
Darci
been her
felt
main
ready to
character,
compete.
Petunia Rabbit.
In 2014,
What makes Darci's
she
story
entered
so
Edmund's Got
inspiring?
Talent, and to
Darci Lynne
everyone's
Farmer was
surprise,
born in
she took
Oklahoma
first
City.
place. Her
Clark
performance
and Misty
impressed
Farmer
ventriloquism
and her
coach
3
Gary
brothers
Owen
Nate,
so
Dalton,
much
and
that he
Nick
offered to train her
sent
and
her to
even
the
become her
2014
business
International
manager.
Cinderella
Darci
Scholarship
began working
Program.
closely with Owen
This
to
event
refine
turned
her
out to be a
skills.
life-changing experience
She
for
also
her.
started taking
At the
vocal
pageant,
lessons from
Darci
Tiana
crossed
Plens to
paths
improve
with
her
Larissa Bonaquisti,
Darci's hard
who
work
was the
paid off
international
quickly.
teen title holder at the
In
time.
2015, she
Larissa
won
was a
first place in the
ventriloquist,
junior
and her
division of
unusual
Oklahoma's
ability
Got Talent.
impressed Darci.
She also
Larissa
took the top
shared
prize at
tips and
Oklahoma
advice,
Kids that same
which Darci
year.
eagerly
She competed
absorbed.
at American Kids in Branson,
Darci felt
Missouri,
ready to take
where she
on her
swept
first
multiple
ventriloquism
categories,
competition,
including
much to
Broadway,
the surprise of
specialty
all,
acts,
claimed
and
the winner's
Entertainer of the
prize
Year.
first
Despite
place,
her growing success,
that he offered
Darci
to train her
remained a typical
and even
kid in
serve
many
as her
ways.
business manager.
She attended
And she
Deer
also
Creek
took vocal
Middle
lessons
School
from
in Edmond,
Tiana
Oklahoma,
Clemens to enhance
until
her
8th
singing.
grade.
In 2015,
After
she
that, she
achieved
switched
several
to
major
homeschooling
wins
to
in various
accommodate her busy
competitions,
schedule.
and also
Even
took the
during her
top
middle
prize
school
at
years,
Oklahoma Kids.
her rising career made
Despite
a big
her
impact.
growing success, Darci remained
In fact,
a typical kid
she
in
missed
many
the
ways.
first day of
Her
7th
house in
grade
Edmond,
because she was
Oklahoma,
performing live
even
on
during her middle
America's
school
Got
years.
Talent.
In fact,
The
she missed
rising
the first
star
day
who
of
took
7th
America
grade.
by storm
How
in
did
March
she gradually make a
2016,
name
Darci
for herself?
made one of her early television
In March
appearances
2016,
on the popular
Darci
show
Lynne
Little
Farmer
Big
made one of
Shots.
her early television
She sang
appearances
the
on the
classic
popular
tune,
show
I Want
Little
to Be
Big
a Cowboy
Shots.
Sweetheart, using her cowgirl puppet Katie. Music, applause. The performance was a huge success and perfectly
demonstrated
showcased
Darci's signature style of singing
combining
and
singing with
ventriloquism, where she
That
swept
same
multiple
year,
categories,
in July,
including
Darci
Broadway,
made history at the
specialty
Vent Haven
acts,
Convention,
and
one of the
Entertainer
most
of the Year.
prestigious gatherings of
She went to Deer
ventriloquists in
Creek
the
Middle
world.
School until 8th
She became
grade,
the
at which
first child
point she switched to
ventriloquist ever to
homeschooling
appear
to
on an
support her
evening show
hectic
in the
schedule.
convention's 40-year history.
Her rising
headlining
career made a
before
significant
legendary
impact.
performers Kevin Johnson
Because
and
she was
Todd Oliver.
performing
Her
live on
charisma
America's
and
Got
stage presence
Talent,
proved
the
she was ready
rising
for
star
even bigger
who took America by
opportunities. In
storm.
March 2017, Darci
She sang the
expanded her
traditional
reach
tune,
internationally by
I Want to Be a
appearing on the
Cowboy
British version of
Sweetheart,
Little Big
using her
Shots.
cowgirl puppet, Katie.
She once again performed I Want to Be a Cowboy Sweetheart with Katie, winning over
The show
UK
was a success.
audiences who were
That same year in
mesmerized by her
July,
talent
Darci
and
achieved the
personality.
Vent Haven
Darci's
Convention,
true
an
turning
affluent
point came
gathering
in
of ventriloquists to make
mid-2017 when she
history,
auditioned
showed
for
she was
season
capable
12
of other,
America's
even
Got
bigger
Talent.
opportunities.
Her journey began on the very
She
first
repeated,
episode, May
I Want to Be
30th,
a Cowboy Sweetheart
2017.
with Katie,
Darci sang Summertime from Porgy and Bess using her
who
sassy
won over
rabbit
audiences
puppet
in the
Petunia.
UK.
Music,
Darci's career
applause.
changeover
The
point
performance
occurred in
left the judges and
mid-2017.
audience speechless.
Her story starts on the very first
Judge
episode
Melby
on
was
May
so
30th.
impressed that she
Darci
hit the
sang
golden
Summertime
buzzer,
from
sending
Porgy and
Darci
Bess
straight
using
to the
her puppet
quarterfinals
Petunia.
without having to face the judge cuts. The video went viral almost instantly,
A sassy
becoming the
rabbit
most watched audition in the
fan
show's
that she
history
pressed the
within
golden
just 30
buzzer.
hours of being
The
posted
performance went
online.
viral almost immediately.
By the end of the year,
Her charisma
it ranked
and
as the
presence
fourth
on
most
stage.
trending video
In
on
March
YouTube's top 10
2017,
list for
Darci expanded her reach
2017. For her first
internationally
live
by
Golden
appearing
Buzzer
on the British
performance,
version
Darci
of
used
Little
her
Big
mouse puppet
Shots.
Oscar to sing Who's Loving You. The crowd absolutely loved it. In the semi-finals, she introduced Edna
Mesmerized by her
an elderly
ability
puppet
and her
with a
personality.
feisty attitude, and
When she
delivered
went
a powerful
head-to-head on
version
season
of
12
You Make Me
of
Feel
America's
Like a
Got
Natural
Talent
Woman.
AGT show.
Music, You Make Me Feel, You Make Me Feel, You Make Me. Each performance highlighted her incredible vocal range,
The performance left the
creativity,
judges and audience
perfect comedic
speechless.
timing.
Judge Mel
keeping
B was such
audiences
a
eagerly
sending
waiting
Darci
for what she
straight
would
to the
do next.
quarterfinals
For the finals,
without
Darci
having to
brought
face
back
the
both
judge cuts.
Petunia and Oscar to
Darci
perform,
used her
with a
mouse
little help
puppet
from my
Oscar to
friends.
sing Who's Lovin' You.
Music.
In the
Judge
semifinals,
Simon
she
Cowell
brought out
never
Edna
one to hold
Dornacher.
back. Predicted with confidence that she would win the entire competition.
Creativity
The
and
finale, Darci
comedic
sang a
timing,
duet
which
with
kept
Terry
the audience
Fader,
eagerly
the season 2
anticipating her
winner of
next
America's
act.
Got Talent. Oh my God! It's the second season America's Got Talent winner. On the insulated trophy. They performed
Judge
Anything
Simon
You Can
Cowell,
Do
not
together,
afraid to be frank,
creating a moment
with
that left a lasting
determination,
impression on both the
predicted that
audience
she would
and the
win the
judges.
show.
When the results were announced, Darci was crowned the winner of season 12 of America's Got Talent. NBC later revealed that Darci had
An
received
elderly
the most
puppet
votes
with a
for any
feisty
finale
attitude
performance
and
in the
delivered a
show's
powerful
history. Her
rendition
victory
of
wasn't
You
just
Make
a
Me
personal
Feel
win.
Like a
It
Natural
was a
Woman.
massive moment for the entire art of ventriloquism, proving it could still captivate modern
When it was that
audiences.
time for her
How
first
did
Golden Buzzer live show
a
performance,
small-town girl with
the
a
crowd
love for
loved it.
puppets transform into
at
an
the finale,
international sensation,
Darci sang a duet
captivating
with Terry
audiences
Fader,
and breaking
the
records
season
along
2
the way.
winner of America's
Darci
Got
Lynne Farmer's
Talent.
incredible
For the
journey
finals,
on AGT
Darci
didn't
brought
stop
back
after
both
her
Petunia
huge
and Oscar to sing
in January
with a little help from my
2019.
friends.
She appeared on the
Each
Food
performance
Network's Winter
showcased
Cake-Off,
her vocal
bringing her
range,
signature
a song
charm
that
to the
highlighted her
culinary
ability
competition.
to juggle multiple puppet
Around the same
characters
time, she
seamlessly.
returned to AGT as a
And on announcing
contestant
the
on
result,
America's Got
Darci
Talent,
was presented
The
as the
Champions.
winner of the 12th season
During
of
the
America's
preliminary
Got
round,
Talent.
Darci performed a medley
However,
of
the
Nutbush City
amazing
Limits
ability and
Proud
great
Mary
appeal of
with her
Darci
puppet
Lynne
Oscar,
Farmer,
thrilling
in
both the
September
audience and the
2017,
judges.
she made an
Even though she
appearance on
reached
the
the
Ellen
final
DeGeneres
three,
show.
she didn't get
She
enough
also
votes
worked the
to
same
advance.
year with the
Fans
famous
didn't have to
ventriloquist
wait
Jeff
long to see
Dunham.
her again.
In the video, Darci took
Darci
3 of her
returned as
cherished
a
puppets,
wild-card
Petunia,
competitor.
Oscar, and Edna.
This time
Walter,
she delivered a
Ahmed,
breathtaking
Peanut,
performance of
and Bubba
"Oh
J.
Mio Babino Carlo"
They
with
sang
Petunia.
Anything You Can
At
Do
the end of the
Together,
results
and it
show
made a
Darci,
lasting
working
impression on
with
the
puppeteer
audience
Bill
and judges,
Barretta, sang
proving
and
that it
performed a
could
duet
still
of
captivate
"Can't
modern
Smile Without
audiences.
You."
Kept
Barretta
going
voiced the
even
Muppet
after her
character
huge
Rolf the
win
dog.
on America's Got Talent,
Darci ultimately
where she
finished in
captivated
second
the
place
audience
to
with her
magician Shin
ventriloquism
Lim,
skills
who had
and
also won
lovable
season
puppets.
13 of the
In
original
his movie,
show.
The Haunted
Fresh Out the
House
Box
on
tour
Dunham Hill
kicked off
3,
in February 2019,
along on a Halloween outing to
showcasing
Dunham's
the
house,
continued growth of
where
her
they ran
talents.
into him and his famous
She
puppets.
stayed busy
A
on
little
tour,
over a month
but also
later,
made
she
time for
co-starred
2
with the a
stops on the
cappella
Barbie
group
Be Anything
Pentatonics
tour
in their
March
holiday show, A
2019,
Very
using
Pentatonics
her platform
Christmas,
to inspire
for the
young
benefit of
girls to
fans
dream
around
big.
the nation.
The following month,
Initially
she attended
planned as a
We Day
5-city
event in
tour
Washington,
beginning in
D.C.,
January
where she
2018,
encouraged young people
this
to
included a
become
dedicated
activists.
holiday
By
section
September
entitled
2019,
Rocking Around
Darci
the
was
Christmas
back on
Tree
the
with
AGT
Darci Lynne
stage.
and friends.
This time as a
December
guest artist
2017
alongside
was a very
season 12
active and
finalist
interesting
Preacher
period
Lawson.
for Darci.
She
Her
once
December
again
16th
wowed
homecoming
audiences
show
by
in
performing
Oklahoma
It's
City,
a Man's
an event that
World
showcased
with
her
Petunia.
increasing
That
impact
November, she
on the field
appeared
of
on
ventriloquism.
Nickelodeon's sketch comedy show
In an
All That,
Easter
entertaining
egg version
viewers
of the
with her
classic
humor and wit.
Oh
She
Christmas
also
Tree with
participated
Petunia.
in another We Day event in
Darci has
Vancouver,
announced her first
continuing to
national
motivate
tour,
young people.
Darci Lynne
Darci
and
started
Friends Live.
2020 with an appearance on
Its
the Kelly
overwhelming
Clarkson
success
show,
led to an
where she
expansion
performed
with 52
Something's Got a
stops
Hold on Me
between
with
January
Oscar.
2018 and
The
January
performance
2019,
was so well received
which saw
that she
9
returned for another
Christmas-inspired
appearance
performances
in
in
April of the same
November
year.
and December.
That month she joined
She
a
took
new
part in
role
the
as a
charity
panelist
event
on
One Night with the
Nickelodeon's
Stars
Unfiltered,
at
hosted
Madison
by
Square
Jay
Garden.
Farrow. She also
In
returned
addition to
All
2
That as a
further
musical
performances
guest.
on December
Once
17th.
again performing
With
Something's Got a
Fergie
Hold
during
on
the
Me
New
with
Year's
Oscar.
Eve party.
Darci made her annual
In
visit
January,
to AGT
she
in
sang
August 2020,
Who's Lovin' You with
premiering
Oscar
her
on Today,
one-eyed Australian monster
and even
puppet
made a
Ivan
cameo at the
following
Nickelodeon
year.
Kids'
In
Choice
April
Awards.
2021,
In
she
May,
took on an acting
Darci
role in
appeared
the
as a guest on the daytime show
Nickelodeon show
Pickler
Side
Ben.
Hustle, appearing
She
as
attended the
Wombat in
Starkey
the
Hearing
episode
Foundation and
Make
made
a
an
Moat.
appearance on America's
She
Got
also
Talent
returned
in
to the
August,
Ellen
in which she
DeGeneres
presented
show in
Show
June
Off
for
from the
another
Drowsy
memorable
Chaperone
performance.
in duet
Darci's
with
third
Petunia.
tour,
The
My Lips Are
2018
Sealed,
holiday period
Except
was
When They're Not,
particularly
began in
tumultuous
July
for Darci,
2021 and wrapped
and
up
with
with
Steve,
a finale in November
and also sang
2022.
Jingle Bell Rock
In
with
August
Petunia
2021,
in
she appeared
NBC's
again
Christmas
on
in
AGT,
Rockefeller Center
singing
production,
Louis Jordan's Let
and
the
lent
Good
her
Times
voice to the
Roll
character
with Oscar,
Daisy.
showing her ability to bring timeless music to life through puppetry.
And
Darci's
traditional
talents
singing
expanded into
performances
the
with
big
her
screen
4 main
in April
puppets.
2022
She
when
has
she
also
appeared in the
worked with
motion picture
internationally
A.
acclaimed artists, but a
Cowgirl
second
Song,
matinee performance
acting
was
alongside
scheduled that
stars
day.
like Cheryl Ladd,
She closed out the year
Savannah
with a
Lee May,
showstopper,
and
performing
Jason
at the
Allen
Caesars
Smith.
Palace in
Darci
Las
stepped into
Vegas.
a new
The
area
momentum
of
carried into
entertainment,
2018,
proving her skills
as
went far
Darci made
beyond
numerous notable
ventriloquism. In
appearances.
July 2022,
In March,
during
she graced the
AGT's
stage of the
17th
Grand
season,
Ole Opry,
Simon Cowell
a dream
publicly
come
shared
true
his
for many
personal list of the
performers.
top 50 most
She
loved
returned to
Golden
Little Big
Buzzer
Shots in
moments the
April,
show's
performing
history.
the Isley Brothers
Darci's
classic
performance
Shout
earned the
with
number
Oscar.
2 spot, a clear
Throughout
testament to the
2018,
lasting impact
Darci's
she made.
popularity
Check out Who
grew
You
as
Put
she
at number 2.
participated in high-profile
I
events.
think the whole of America
Asian
fell
Gala
in love
in
with
July.
this next young girl.
September
It's
brought
Darci
another
Lynne.
television guest spot
The following
when she
month,
appeared
she
on
made a
Kids
special
Baking
guest appearance
Championship.
during the AGT season
In November,
finale,
she sang
performing
Rudolph
Over
the
Rainbow
Red-Nosed Reindeer
alongside
with
fellow
Petunia.
ventriloquist Terry
She
Fader
returned
and
to both the
object
Grand Ole
ventriloquist
Opry
Celia
and Pickler
Munoz.
Ben
I
in
am the
December.
Fantasy League
In an
edition
episode of the
AGT,
animated
with Heidi
series
Klum as
Fancy
her mentor.
Nancy,
Darci
Our Hometown
performed a
Christmas,
unique
the
act
show
during the
featured a mix of
qualifiers.
ventriloquism,
She
Petunia,
played the guitar while
Oscar,
her puppet Petunia moved
Edna,
independently,
and Katie.
though her creativity received
Hunter
some
Hayes made a
criticism
guest
from
appearance,
judges Mel B
and the
Simon
America's Got
Cowell.
Talent excellent judges.
Darci advanced
Actor
to the
Lonnie
semifinals.
Chavez served as
In
the
a bold
specials
move, she
announcer.
performed solo during
That
the
after Reba
semifinals,
told the
earning
police
praise from
for the
Cowell
purpose
for her
of
growth
meeting
as a
Darci.
performer. However, Darci
Ryba
did not
reportedly
advance to the
requested
finals
just
this
10
time.
minutes to meet with the Farmer
How has her
family.
fame made an
The
impact
family
on the
also
entertainment
mentions that
industry?
leading up to Darci's
An
performance,
impact on the entertainment
this heightened
industry.
their
The
concern
young
about Ryba's
ventriloquist who
behavior.
put the spotlight back on
According to
forgotten
the
art Darci
affidavit,
Lynne Farmer's
before things
incredible
could go any
journey on
further,
AGT
police
didn't just
arrived and
launch her
took him into
fame.
custody.
It also breathed
He
new
further
life into
disclosed that he had been
ventriloquism, an art
defrauded
form
by
that had
several
been
people
fading from
posing as
public view.
Darci.
Darci
As a
is
result
widely
of these
credited
events,
with rekindling
Darci has
widespread
filed a
interest in
protective
the magic
order on
of
Ryba.
ventriloquism.
The family
Her
is
work,
taking
filled
steps
with
to
wit,
protect both their
emotion,
safety
and dazzling
privacy.
skill, inspired both
And it is
audiences
a call
and
to
fellow
protect
performers to
personally
look at the
identifiable information
craft in a
in the
fresh
Internet
way.
age.
Buddy TV staff writer Bill King was deeply moved by her AGT performance.
Didn't slow
He
down
commented
after
that
her
it was
rise to
such
fame
a
on
seamless
America's Got
performance that
Talent
it can be easy to
AGT.
forget just how difficult
Around the
it is
same
to
time,
execute.
she returned to
He
AGT as a
emphasized that
contestant
what
on
Darci
America's
did was
Got
far from
Talent: The
simple.
Champions.
It was a
Fans
true
didn't have to
masterclass
wait
in
long to
performance.
see her
Darci
again.
also received
O
high
mio
praise
babino
from Terry
caro
Fader,
with
the
Petunia.
legendary ventriloquist who won Season 2 of AGT. In an interview with USA Today, Terry described her as one of the most
Sang and
unbelievable,
performed a
perfect
duet of Can't
ventriloquists
Smile
he
Without
had
You
ever seen,
in the role of
especially
Edna.
considering she was
Eventually,
only 12 years
Darci
old
finished
at the
in
time.
second place. The
He
Fresh Out
said
the
she was
Box
already
tour began in
extraordinary, but
February
predicted she would
2019
continue to
and
get even
highlighted the
better with
continued
time. In
development of
another
her
interview
talents.
with Billboard,
At
Terry
the end of
went
the result
further,
show,
calling
Darci,
her as
working
accomplished
with
as
the
any
puppeteer
respected
Bill Beretta,
ventriloquist, and
the
saying she
affidavit further
was
states
one of the most
that he
talented
entered the
people in
United
the
States
world.
on May 1st,
Coming
had
from
shown
such
up
a
at the
respected
security
figure as
checkpoint,
Fader,
asking
that
to
praise
be
carried
allowed into their
enormous weight.
neighborhood.
Other respected
But
ventriloquists
security
also
guards did
recognized
not let him
Darci's
in,
exceptional
and
talent.
he finally
Industry
left.
veteran Sammy King,
They had been
whose
receiving
expertise
repeated
is
phone
well
calls
known,
from a French
told the
number
Fountain
for
Hills
about
Times
2
that
weeks.
Darci's ability was
The day
obvious from the
after,
start.
on May 5th,
He
Ryba
described
increased his
her as an
belligerence by
outstanding
visiting
singer
the
with a
family's
natural comedic
church.
sense that made her
He
performances
approached Darci's
unforgettable.
mother
Another
and
legend
asked
in the
to speak
ventriloquism
directly with
world,
Darci.
Jay Johnson, posted
During
on his
questioning,
blog that
Ryba
Darci
admitted
was
to
not
having
only a
paid for
wonderfully
Darci's
talented
personal
young
information
woman, but also
online,
had
which included her
ventriloquism
phone
skills that were
numbers
near
and home
perfect.
address. He lost
He
more than
pointed out that her singing
$10,000
talent was so
respectively.
strong it could stand on
This
its own
disturbing
even without
file
puppets.
brings to light
Jay
threats
also
incurred by
expressed great
public
excitement about
personalities.
how Darci's
What
enthusiasm
other
and
achievement has
exuberant
been
energy
achieved
might
after hitting
inspire
the
a whole
limelight?
new generation of
Darci Lynne
ventriloquists,
Farmer,
whom he
the
affectionately
ventriloquist
called
wonder.
belly talkers
In January
motion.
2019, she
Beyond
made an
glowing
appearance
reviews
on the
from
Food
industry
Network's
legends,
Winner Cake All,
Darci's impact
bringing
was
her
honored
signature
in a very
charm
tangible
to the
way
culinary
in August
competition.
2020, the Edmond Historical Society and Museum in her hometown paid tribute to her with a special exhibit called
Even though
Darci
she
Lynne's
reached the
Got
final
Talent.
3,
The
she
display
failed
was
to
like
get
a
enough
walk
votes
down
to
memory
progress.
lane, featuring items
Darci on
that
this
marked key
occasion
moments
returned
in
as
her
a
career.
wild card competitor, and
Visitors
this time
could see
she put on a
costumes from her
breathtaking
television
show of,
appearances,
while
her early
Beretta
puppet
voiced the
practice
Muppets
clothes,
character
posters
Rolf
from her
the dog.
tours, and even
To
some of her
magician
original
Shin
scripts.
Lim,
The
who
exhibit
had
wasn't
also
just
won
a
season
celebration
13 of
Darci's
the program.
achievements. It was also
Using
her way
her
of saying
moment
thank
to
you for
give young
bringing
girls
everyone
something
back
to
into
inspire
the
them
limelight.
to think big.
You think Darci's
By
family
September
played a major role
2019,
in her
Darci
journey
was
to
back on the
stardom?
AGT stage
Share
now
your
as
thoughts
a guest
with us in the
artist with
comments
season
section.
12
Remember
finalist
to like,
Preacher Lawson.
share, and
That
subscribe for
November,
more.
she made an appearance on
Also, click the
Nickelodeon's
next
sketch
video
comedy
showing
show
on your screen.
All That.
You will enjoy
Darci
it.
kicked off 2020 with
Smiling
an
face
appearance
with
on the Kelly
smiling
Clarkson
eyes.
Show, where she performed